Good morning, dear students. So, dear students, in the previous class, in the chapter Respiration in Organisms, in part 2nd, we studied that what is breathing and also what we take in and what we breathe out. That is, the oxygen is taking in and carbon dioxide is breathe out. What is inhalation? What is exhalation? And also we studied that how to we breathe, that is by using nasal cavity, lungs, chest cavity, and also diaphragm. What are the changes that appears in lungs, chest cavity, and diaphragm during inhalation and during exhalation? And also we studied the definition for breathing rate, that is the number of times a person breathe in a minute is termed as breathing rate. We have studied in the previous class that breathing rate definition is very important because if they will ask for 1 marks. Define breathing rate means the number of times a person breathe in a minute is termed as the breathing rate. And also we studied that aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration means the process of breakdown of food in the cell with the cell release of energy, with the release of energy, breakdown of food in the cell with the release of energy, that is called as aerobic respiration. And breakdown of glucose occurs with the use of oxygen is called as aerobic respiration, and without using oxygen means that is anaerobic respiration. So today we shall move on to next one, that is respiration in or breathing in other animals. In the previous class introduction, I already told that what we are going to study in this chapter means, alva? That is breathing in animals, in cockroach and in fishes and also in plants along with in earthworms. So we are going to study how the breathing takes place in those other animals. We shall move on to one by one. So, dear student, respiration in terrestrial animals. That means how they respire by using oxygen. So, terrestrial animals also use oxygen for their respiration, but how they respire, we are going to study here. See, respiration in terrestrial animals. That is, terrestrial organisms use the oxygen in atmosphere for respiration. That means they use oxygen for their respiration. That is, oxygen is present in atmosphere. And specialized organs for oxygen absorption are present in many. Specialized organs in our so in fishes gills will be there, and also in cockroaches some different parts will be there, in earthworms skin will be there, like that in human body lungs, nostrils will be there, like this different organs will be there, that is specialized organs for the respiration. So they told same thing, specialized organs for oxygen absorption are present in many. Surface through which gases exchange occur, respiratory surface, where the exchange of gas takes place, that surface is called as respiratory surface, that will be present in some animals. So respiration in terrestrial animal takes place, three important points, that is terrestrial organisms use the oxygen in atmosphere for respiration, specialized organs for oxygen absorption are present in many. Next, surface through which gases exchange occurs, that surface is called as respiratory surface. And next, next one, respiration in terrestrial animals. See here, amoeba, paramecium, hydra, humans, amphibians, and insects. these are all, these different animals have different organs for specialized organs. I told here specialized organs. So these animals have specialized organs for respiration. If you take amoeba doesn't have specific organs for their respiration. That means we don't know specific organs. This is the particular organ for the respiration. In paramecium that use body surface for the respiration. Don't forget that this paramecium use body surface for the respiration. In amoeba no specific organs will be there. Next, hydra. In the hydra, see here organs in the, see here exchange of O2 will takes place, exchange of gases will be takes place. Here also doesn't have particular organs. But in insects, that is air tubes, there is an presence of air tubes in the insects like ants, cockroaches, like this. They have air tubes, that is trachea system. So we are going to study the trachea system in the next one. In the amphibians, in the frogs, lungs and both lungs and skins are the respiratory organs for the frogs. But in humans, only lungs are the specialized organ for the respiratory system. Amoeba, no specific organs. Paramecium also body surface. Insects, they due to the presence of, there is a presence of air tubes, that is trachea system. And in amphibians, both lungs and skins are responsible for the respirations. In humans, lungs are the specialized organs for their respiration. So respiration in different organisms. So in human beings and plants, how the respiration will be takes place, we are going to study at the end. So respiration in aquatic animals, because in aquatic animals less amount of oxygen will be present, but in aquatic animals, fishes, so many will be there. But frog is not a aquatic animal, that is amphibian. Particularly in aquatic animals, see here, aquatic animals breathe in oxygen, dissolve in water. That means aquatic animals breathe, they also breathe in oxygen. That oxygen, what the oxygen is dissolved in water. How they breathe means, see here, and also rate of breathing of aquatic animals is higher than the terrestrial ones. So rate, see here, aquatic animals breathe in oxygen, what that oxygen is dissolved in water, and also rate of breathing is more than the terrestrial ones, And also fishes have gills for absorption of oxygen. So gills, feather, so here will be there, here they given gills. This is a filament. Through this gills, fishes will be respire what the oxygen that is present in the water by absorbing that oxygen. So that is fill of blood vessels. Through that blood vessels, exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide will be takes place. And next, why do we yawn when we feel sleepy? That means why do when we feel sleepy, when means when the oxygen percentage in our body is get decreased, then we get feel sleepy. For that reason, we are going to drink some amount of water, because in that water there is a presence of two elements, H2O, hydrogen and oxygen, that convert into hydrogen and oxygen. But here is very important one more, that is breathing in one more animal that having different system of breathing. So in the previous one we studied that fishes, here is earthworms. reddish brown terrestrial invertebrates, and these earthworms are terrestrial invertebrates. ಅಂದರೆ ಬೆನ್ನು ಮುಳಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಕಶೇರುಕಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. known as farmers friends, known as farmers friend, and this earthworm is known as farmer friend, ರೈತನ ಮಿತ್ರ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಫರ್ಟಿಲಿಟಿ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋ earthworm means we should provide that potassium, phosphorus, nitrogen like this element. So these are converts that manure into the usable fertile ಅಥವಾ usable fertilizer. That's why this is called as farmer's friend. Habitat: lives on upper layer of soil. These earthworms are present on upper layer of the soil. First one, this is reddish brown terrestrial invertebrate. That means doesn't have backbones, and these earthworms known as farmer's friend. And habitat where they live means they lives on upper layer of soil. These vertebrates are, these earthworms are lives on upper layer of soil. And food is living on dead organic matter. Living on dead organic matter, what they are present on the upper soil. Those are the food for these earthworms. Next we are move on to respiratory system of earthworm. So in the earthworm, how the respiratory system takes place. So no specialized respiratory organs. See here in the frog, lungs and skin are the respiratory organs. In the human, lungs are the respiratory organs. And also in the insects, trachea system are the respiratory organs. And in amoeba, no specific respiratory organs. And some animals have particular respiratory organs. In fish, gills are the respiratory organs. But in earthworm, no specialized respiratory organs. So how they breathe means, no specialized respiratory organ means gases exchange occur through moist body surface into their blood stream. So here gases exchange takes place through the moist body surface. Moist body surface. If there is a presence of, if the earthworms have a moist body surface, then exchange of gas will be takes place. Otherwise, if the skin will be dried, means the earthworms have difficult to breathe. See here, O2 from moist soil. In the rainy season, soil is too wet. In that time, earthworms are come out from that soil. That because the soil earthworm get too wet. That's why. See here, that's why if you are find the earthworm, you just look and think, and then pick it up that one and bring it back to the soil. Okay, in like that. So you should save the earthworms. That's why they are given earthworms away from a sidewalk. So 3 easy steps we have to take back into that earthworms. So earthworms doesn't have a specialized respiratory organs. So in the earthworms, gaseous exchange takes place through moist body surface into their blood stream. And ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, it doesn't have a specialized respiratory system, and gaseous exchange takes place through moist body surface. And it's very important. Cockroach, you already seen that. Cockroach, very dangerous. Generally black or brown colored insects. Yes, cockroaches are generally black or brown colored insects. Next we on to 1.1 points. Cockroach, generally black or brown colored insects. Habitat: live on damp places. ಕತ್ತಲಿರಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. Food is omnivorous because these insects, that is cockroaches, eat both plants and animals. That eats both plant and animals. That's why cockroaches are called omnivorous. Where they live means they live on damp places. Color of cockroaches is generally black or brown colored insect. So we should study respiratory system of cockroach. Respiratory system consisting of network of trachea. Trachea means windpipe like structure. How the network means here first one is spiracles. Where they present means small hole present on the lateral surface of body. Opening is regulated by sphincters. See here these spiracles will be present in this lateral surface. Small holes present on the lateral surface of body. In the lateral surface of the body, small holes will be present. This is called as spiracles. Next, trachea. See, a trachea is, here will be small hole like structure will be present here and here. Tube like structure that open through spiracles carry oxygen, and it carry oxygen from air to their body parts. This is trachea. Inside this one here, small opening means here this root is called as trachea. In this root, small openings will be there and tube like structure that open through spiracles. What is the work of this one means carry oxygen, that carry oxygen from air to the different parts of the body. Tracheoles. Tracheoles subdivides into thinner tube like tracheoles. In this one, inside will be there thinner tube like tracheoles. Gaseous exchange takes place at the tracheoles by diffusion. In that tracheoles, gases exchange takes place at tracheoles by diffusion. See here they are given you first enter into the spiracle, then that moves to the trachea. After that, that will be gases exchange takes place through tracheal system. That will be a network like structure will be there. In this one, in this tracheal system, the gas will be exchanged takes place, come outside from here to the from different parts of the body to the trachea, then finally that from to the spiracles. Next, why can't glucose be utilized as it is? That means glucose as it is we can't utilize directly. That means glucose is converted into energy by releasing oxygen and carbon dioxide. Yes, here. Why can't glucose be utilized as it is? Glucose needs to be converted into energy in the form of ATP. ATP ಅಂದರೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಕರೆನ್ಸಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅಡಿನೋಸಿನ್ ಟ್ರೈಫಾಸ್ಫೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ that what we have taken glucose, that is sweet, that is always converted into ATP, that is energy currency, that is adenosine triphosphate. That means glucose always converted into energy and that can be used as a, or the body that will be utilize that energy. It's very important. Let's talk about plant. Plant perform photosynthesis. That means we are reading the concept of breathing in other animals, in that one breathing in plants. So we already studied in the first chapter, but once again we are going to recall. Plants respire during the process of photosynthesis. So light energy is converted into chemical energy. By using that chemical energy, plant prepare their food. That means in the stomata, the glucose is converted into energy. In the stomata, the glucose is converted into energy. So this is already studied in your in the 7th, in the part 1, in the first chapter. That is plants perform photosynthesis. In that one, plants take carbon dioxide and give oxygen to the atmosphere. For the preparation of food, plant require that carbon dioxide and also sunlight and some essential nutrients. In that time, plants breathe out, that is oxygen, and then the prepared glucose is converted into energy in stomata. Like this, respiration takes place in plant. In your syllabus, important is neat label diagram of human respiratory system. What is breathing rate, what is inhalation, what is exhalation, and also how respiration takes place in cockroaches and fishes. Those are the important points or important things in this chapter. and also remaining two definitions also important, that is aerobic, define aerobic respiration and define anaerobic respiration. Those are the important questions in this chapter. Then you should learn how to write the equation for conversion of glucose into energy in the absence of oxygen and also in the presence of oxygen. Those two equations also very important. Okay, thank you students.